Now we get underway with the penultimate race of the 2023 B&L Karting Series season. It's senior road tax. It's the top 36 final. Here's your starting grid. Kai Hillets will start from pole position, looking to do a clean sweep this weekend. Alongside him is the man leading the way in the point standings at the moment by my calculations, Kai Hunter, by 10 points at the moment, if things are to stand as they are right now. Jaden Teen and Dion van Verven, row 2. Montego Massa and Ethan Jeff Hall, row 3. Tommy van der Stroys and Sean Butcher, row 4. Jules Roussel and Lawrence Herboz, row 5. Paul Forquemin, Austin Lee, Sverre Ubben, Thijs Dams, Jort van Wijk, Mario Sidler, Tobias Billy Clausen, Benjamin Van Hees, Gusti van Gorp and Sam Bergstein round out the top 20. Completing the 36 strong grid. Vic Stevens, Miel Hendricks, Puck Gubbles, Benjamin Demant, Mads Larsens, Martin Gaiskens, Kaz Boshouse, Frederick Demant, Gillian Stednicker, Vincent van Kerkhoven, Scott Westhovens, Jake Bezelbeck, Adrian Hoare, Luke Neeson, René de Bruyke and Milan Coppens. So the drivers now making their way in towards turn 12 for what will be the last start, unless they have a full start. There is. So Hillets on pole, Hunter alongside. Butcher starts 8th. Into the tram lines, revs rise, lights are out first time, and we're underway. Good start by Hillets. Hunter trying to keep it pinned to the outside. Butcher trying to keep around the outside, going on to the runoff area. We've had a few carts being compromised. One car to the back end of the field, looks to be Puck Gubbles. As all 4 wide coming out of turn 4, someone was on the dusty grass on the right-hand side, managed to make it through into the Europalan. Everyone trying to jockey for position. Now into turn 8. Hillets leads. Hunter in second. Now, has Sean Butcher got the Sunday best on for KR Sports? The answer is a resounding yes. He's currently sitting in 7th position, which helps him close up the distance. But after lap 1, Hillets leads. Hunter second. Third, it's Jaden Teen. 4th, it is Dion van Verven, Jules Roussel, Tommy van der Stroys and Sean Butcher up to 6th and 7th respectively. As Montego Massa has dropped to 14th. Ethan Jeff Hall has dropped to 9th. So Ethan Jeff Hall having a slightly dismal start on that particular occasion. So the field makes its way through. Right, where is Sean Butcher at the moment? Ah, right, that's another place gained for the number 302. So that now puts him, I would say, in around about 5th position. Leaders making their way out of turn 11. Actually, that is 5th position for Sean Butcher. So 5th place is 47 points. Well, Kai Hunter at the moment is sitting pretty good where he is. But Butcher is about 1.1 seconds behind Dion van Verven. Well, he's got past Tommy van der Stroys. So Butcher gets past van der Stroys, and now he's cleared off. Right. Sean Butcher has got clean air. By my recollection, what happened in the heats yesterday, when he had the WAF behind him, courtesy of KR Sports Engines, the waft was mighty with the 302. But Hunter trying to stay where he is. If Butcher starts getting closer, the gap is minimal at best. It's 8 points between them, but Hunter still leads the battle for the title. Sean Butcher looking for his 3rd title. Villets will not get his 5th title, and that would really be a piece of racing history. He's already secured 4 so far, 3 in 3 different classes, mini, junior and senior. And there's Dion van Verven up the inside of Jaden Teen. That's for 3rd place. Now, how quick? Luke Neeson is the fastest driver out there. Sean Butcher was quicker than Van Verven by just over a 10th. Jaden Teen by over 2 tenths. And Kai Hunter by over a 10th on that last lap alone. So Sean Butcher has the wind in his radiator. I would say the wind beneath his side pods, but then that would mean he was airborne. But when Sean's on good form, he will push forward. $11 and 25 seconds still left on the timer, plus an additional lap in this senior Rotax final, the last one of the season. Looking at previous champions, Dylan LaHaye, the most successful. He actually went to seniors in 2009 after he won the inaugural junior Rotax title. And Dylan LaHaye has won it in 2009, 2017 and 2019. I remember not 2019, Dylan, because it was 2 weeks before Sarno, and Clayton Ravenscroft was given the ticket because you said it was too close, which was fair enough. I completely understand it, but you're a 3-time champion in your own right. Sean Butcher looks to hopefully join the likes of Dylan LaHaye, Glenn Van Parijs, who I have seen this weekend, Christoph Adams, a 3-time DD2 Masters champion, and at the moment, Carl Clebor is a 3-time DD2 Masters champion. So, Ethan Jeff Hall, fastest one out there. Sean Butcher now within half a second, or 5.5 tenths of a second from Jaden Teen. And then Dion van Verven is not that far up the road. He's about 2 tenths. There or thereabouts is the number 377 from the Netherlands. There's going to be squabbles, quite significant squabbles, if Sean Butcher... Well, at the moment, it's not been... It's about half a second between Willets and Hunter. Oh, now, I'm looking at it from this perspective. Sean Butcher now trying to... Well, Ethan Jeff Hall is just behind him. Thank you, Matt, his dad, for reminding me that Ethan actually is the young... Well, I'm going to say something here. Ethan Jeff Hall is the youngest ever Rotax Max International Trophy champion in senior Rotax, and I think he is the youngest. Now that's him up the inside for 4th. Now Butcher staying in his wheel tracks into turn 7. So with Ethan Jeff Hall now in 4th position, that drops Sean Butcher down another place to 5th. That will be $48 points. So 7 points between the drivers gunning for the title. But more importantly, Kai Hunter's gunning for a ticket. Oh, that's a bit messy there from Dion van Verven. And that, I think, might have done it. Dion van Verven, a bit overambitious, through into turn 2, in my honest opinion. He went for a move up the inside of Sean Butcher. Dion van Verven is not even in the championship mix, even though he's in the top 10 coming into this round. So that means that Sean Butcher, as a result of that, has just dropped down behind, of all people, Sverre Ubben. And there are some cheers coming through into the in the YouTube chat. George Kalifatidis, junior champion. Yes, he was. Ethan Jeffel was junior champion for the Euro Trophy last year. So, Sean Butcher finds himself in 8th position. That is 45 points. And Kai Hunter at the moment will have enough of a gap between himself. He's let Kai Gillets go. He said, I don't need to fight him to win this title. I need to stay exactly where I am right now. Kai Hunter has won races, but he's never won a title in continental Europe. I still remember him and his older brother, Reese. Notice that's the first time that I mentioned him and his brother in the same sentence. Shout out to the Hunter family at Karting North East in Warden Law, and also to the likes of Joe Bradley from Radio Le Mans. Knows the Hunter family very, very well indeed. Oh, bit of a moment there for Sverre Ubben. Sean Butcher now looking to the outside, going into turn 7. Did Butcher make it through? Yes, Butcher went round the outside, high, wide and handsome on Sverre Ubben. That is now 7th for Sean Butcher. Butcher did a number on Dion van Verven. That was a way of cleanly set. That's the way of saying, well, I've got a run, I'm going to take it, and it pays off like that. 5 minutes and 40 still to go. Sean Butcher now up into 7th. Austin Lee has been slowly and surely been making his way up the order. Unfortunately, we've had some retirements along the way. Vincent van Kerkhoffen out on lap 4, Mads Larsen lap 3, and Frederik de Mant and Jake Bezelbeck out on lap 2. So, what does Sean Butcher have in the tank for the next 5 minutes? And Mr. Bradley, thank you for the WhatsApp message. I know you're watching because your boy's doing good. Your boy's doing good. I could feel my ears burning, Joe, when you WhatsApp me just then. That's the big power of the karting community and, more importantly, the motorsport community. Gillets is about 1.1 seconds up the road. And this will be the perfect way to close out his year in the B&L Karting Series. He was in the fight for the championship, and unfortunately for Kai Gillets, things did not go well at round 2 at Marienburg in the first weekend of July this year. But he has been racing on behalf of one particular individual who we lost in the first weekend of July. Matt Hunter can't breathe. Look, Joe Bradley, get him a bleeding ventilator or an asthma inhaler. That will probably help him. But Delano Ventoff, Kai Gillets has been racing for. I still have the sticker on the back of my case of my iPhone, racing for Delano Ventoff, who we lost at just 18 years of age on the first weekend of July this year in an unfortunate accident at the Formula Regional European Championships, powered by Alpine, which is part of the support classes of the Crown Strike 24 Hours this year. So with 3 minutes and 20 still to go, it has been a task for everybody to battle tooth and nail. And you know what? I'll give Sean Butcher credit. He's been an absolute great ambassador for this sport. Kai Gillets, a young, hungry, young... Oh, right. Somebody's got a little bit of a wobbly front fairing, Ethan Jeff Hall. That was vibrating like the clappers going into turn 2, just in front of Jaden Teen. Fastest lap of the race, Ethan Jeff Hall, 54.822. as our drivers make their way down the Europalan on what is now lap number 13. Lap number 14 of the race here at the home of champions. The sunshine has been absolutely more than royally welcomed here this weekend in the Limburg region of Belgium. Just about an hour and a bit's drive from Eindhoven Airport in the Netherlands. But some battles still going on up and down the order, which includes a very, very heavily scuffed side pod on a Dams racing kart that I just saw going into shot. Timer is continuing to count down. Nerves are setting in. There are moments in a driver's career when no matter the journey that you've been on up until this point, you've taken the rough with the smooth. You really have to dig deep and fight. And that's exactly what we've seen this season from a multitude of drivers. Sean Butcher now closes back in on Tommy van der Stroys, the Mr. Send It From Anywhere, as I've now rechristened him. And Sean Butcher, if he gets past him, will close that gap, but it won't be enough because we're on to the final 35 seconds plus an additional lap. Kai Gielats now will make his way out of turn 11, but it's the man of the moment in second place, the pride of Sunderland from the Republic of Tyne and Weir, Kai Hunter. We've got yellow flags off of turn number, well, we did have a yellow flag off of turn numbers 1 and 2. There is a car that's come to a stop. We're on to the penultimate lap of the season. Oh, Sean Butcher. Sean Butcher. That is, I think I just saw him fiddle with the right-hand side of the kart. And Sean Butcher, he's dropped to 10th. Well, if he was able to close on in to Kai Hunter early doors and managed to get past him, we could have seen a different side to the story. But the timer has expired. We have just around about 1,750 metres left of this race circuit to negotiate. The penultimate last lap board of the season goes out right now, and it has been this man, Kai Gielats, that is leading the way. Kai Hunter now goes on to his final lap, as does Ethan Jeff Hall, Jaden Teen, Dion van Verven, Tommy van der Stroy, Sverre Ubben, Austin Lee, Jules Roussel, Paul Forquemin, and Sean Butcher has dropped to 13th behind Mario Sidler and Luke Neeson. Van der Stroy is being hustled by Sverre Ubben coming out of turn 6 for the final time. Our race leader, the man who's going to do a clean sweep pole position in time qualifying yesterday. 3 heat wins, putting him on pole for the pre-final. He stormed away to the race victory. He's going to do it again here. But I'm now concentrating also on the man behind him, on what could be a welcome way to round off the season. Gielats takes the win, but out of the final corner, Kai Hunter's done it! Kai Hunter becomes your senior Rotax champion for 2023. Finally, the duck is broken for Kai Hunter in continental Europe, and he also books his place on Team UK for the grand finals. Joe, Matt, everybody at Karting Northeast, there you go. Your boy did it. Your boy did it. Well done to him. Ethan Jeff Hall takes third. Jaden Teen, Dion van Verven, Tommy van der Stroy, Austin Lee, Sverre Ubben, Jules Roussel, Paul Forquemin, Mario Sidler, Luke Neeson, Lawrence Herbos, Sean Butcher, runner-up again this year, but fought to the bitter end, finishes in 14th, ahead of Tobias Billy-Clausen, Vic Stevens, Jot van Wijk, Thijs Dams, Montego Massen, Scott Westhovens, Kaz Boshuis, Milan Koppens, Gustav van Gorp, Sam Bergstein, Rune de Bruyke, Benjamin Van Hees, Julian Setnika, Puck Gubbles, Miel Hendricks and Benjamin de Mant being the last of the 30 classified finishers. Ahead of Martin Geiskens out on lap 15, Adrian Rohr, Vincent van Kerkhoffen, Mads Larsen, Jake Bezelbeck and Frederick de Mant. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pleased that Kai Hunter has finally won a title here in continental Europe. Well done to the Republic of Tyne and Weir and to Sunderland. There you go, Kai Hunter does it here at the home of champions.